Oh, finally, fuel light is on. No way. That's a Pantera I saw in one of my very first videos. That's wicked. One of the very first videos I made, I saw that Pantera sitting in a parking lot, and I was talking about what's inside my dream motorcycle garage. It's a small world, isn't it? Alright, well, I guess this is a good thing I practiced getting sideways on the KLX. That's a safety skill there. Me being dumb, looped up my chain before I put the KLX away, and guess what? Some of that was probably on the tire. Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to another video. What a crazy intro, huh? So today we are going to be testing out the range on this here KLX351. KLX351, that means we have Bill Blue's 351 big bore kit on, and then we're calling it stage 3. And what we're calling stage 3 is the ported head, bored throttle body, and of course has a custom dyno tune. With the stock KLX250, I could get 100 miles between each fill up when the reserve light will come on. The reserve light comes on at 0.7 gallons remaining. When I did the stage 1 mods, there was really no difference. And then of course when I did the big bore, probably around 70 to maybe 80 if I pushed it. 80 miles before the reserve light would come on, so 80 miles between fill-ups. And I think that equated to somewhere around 60-ish miles to the gallon. And I have yet to test it with stage 3, but I also did make a video when I had just the big bore. So now we're going to have video evidence of how far we can go on a tank of gas with the KLX250, rather an MPG test. Man, I got to be careful ripping through these corners here. I got to get all that lube off my tire. So like I said, starting mileage off at the pump was 2650, and we're going to ride until we have to fill up, see what MPG we get on the KLX here. Most of it's going to be a three-way. Of course, we're going to have to go through the city a little bit to turn around, because if we were just to ride in a straight line, we'd probably end up at the beach, and we're not doing that today. Oh yeah, got some new pants, finally not riding around like a squid in sweatpants. Instead, I'm going to ride around in MX pants like a squid. Get off my butt. Don't be riding my butt. Come on. There's 10 cars in front of me. What do you want me to do? Lane split? Still want to be on me, huh? So I'm thinking that the reserve light will probably come on at around 60 miles. I want to say that we can probably go further, but I'm also making a range test. So part of me thinks that I'm pushing the KLX and I'm going to be burning a bunch of fuel. Tesla owners, yuppies in their little mobiles. It's pretty sad when you can't keep up with a 250. Alright, enough ranting. We made it to our first stop off the highway, 13 miles in. Gonna go ahead, turn around, go the opposite direction on the highway. I swear, this break from driving during this whole ordeal in the world here has either A, made people really stupid drivers, or B, when the peak of it was going on, the stupid drivers were just off the road and we didn't have to deal with them. Either way, learn how to frickin' drive. It's been 2 years that I've had this motorcycle. I haven't had anybody put me off or have anybody get mad at me, so twice in one day is quite the spectacle. Man, we're gonna have to change the title of this video from range test to crazy Oregon road rage yuppie drivers, or stupid Oregon drivers, uneducated Oregon drivers. I know, cage pilots of Oregon. How about that? Or just because you don't give a f about your life doesn't mean that you can go ahead and f with mine. So now we're trying to go through the city here, so that way it's just not all highway riding, because kind of in a dilemma here. Usually on the highway, vehicles get better mileage, gas-powered vehicles, but with the KLX, if you're having to run at 7,500 RPM, I wonder if you're going to get worse mileage in the city or better mileage. So I figured we'd do some mixed riding here, see how far we can get on a tank. One thing about riding a motorcycle is that, of course, you are out in the open and people can see what you're doing. So when you do a head check, people can see you're doing a head check, and of course they assume that you're doing a head check to come into the lane. And the way most people are nowadays, no one wants to let you over. Did I seriously just miss my turn again? Alright, everybody, back on the highway. Alright guys, so we've made it 30 miles, and of course the fuel light isn't on. I wouldn't expect it to. I don't know. Will it come on at 50 miles? Place your bets down below. See what you think we'll end up at. Maybe all this highway riding has sucked the gas down and the mileage went down. Maybe the higher speeds have actually helped out and we'll get more range or MPG. Yet again, traffic because people can't merge. Alright, highway number 3 of the day. Yes, no traffic. Hopefully I did not speak too soon, because usually there's a bunch of traffic going down here, and why I didn't think of that, I don't know. Different highway it is. Alright everybody, we are going to get off the highway here, turn around, get back into town. We're coming up to that 50-mile mark, and I think we're getting close. But I also want to go back into town, because if we do have extra range, I want to go to the twisties where I know there's no traffic, because traffic is annoying. Not necessarily because you have to sit in it, but because you have to deal with stupid drivers. Okay, got off the highway, thank goodness. Traffic is really annoying. So we are at 52 miles now on this tank of gas. A few lights has not come on yet, so we are going to ride through the city here, go on a little loop. It's about kind of close to 10 miles, and we'll see how far we can stretch this tank of gas. Man, I feel like that Top Gear episode, the one tank challenge, where they had to drive from Portland, Oregon to San Francisco, I think. Tanner said, I'm staring more at this little dial that tells me how much fuel I have left than I am at the road. That's how I feel right now with the odometer here. Okay, had to change my GoPro battery real quick. Now we are back on the road here. Let's go ahead and rip some roosters, see if I can't get that chain lube off my tire. Man, this thing's going forever. One more mile until 60 miles on the tank. And there we have it, 60 miles on the tank, no fuel light. So we're doing pretty good there. Ooh, nice truck. I need me a truck or something to haul around the KLX. 65 miles and we're still going. I honestly did not expect to make it this far, but I guess here we are. It's good to know with these mods that the KLX is still really fuel efficient, and with a bigger tank I could probably stretch out a tank to 100 miles or so, the way things are going here. Oh, what on earth? They closed off the orchard lot too? There's too many freedom wheelies going on. Close her down. Man, no more hill either. They blocked that off. Well, I guess we got the good old Toys R Us lot still. Old Faithful. Never lets you down. Man, I can't believe it. We're still going. Almost to 70 miles on the tank. Huh. I'm not complaining, but it's been a long video. Well, maybe not a long video for you guys, but a long day for me. I guess we'll take another loop on the highway. This thing has to be getting low. Oh, finally, fuel light is on. Huh. There you have it, 68 miles exactly, but we'll see what we're at when we get to the pump. My friend at the gas station is going to say, gee, you back already? I say, yeah, because it's a little bike. Let's see how much she takes, and then we'll get a calculation. That was definitely a red light. What is with people?
Back again?
Yep.
You get about 40 miles on that thing?
Nope, that's what I was testing today. 70. That's what I was testing today, so I got 70.
420.
Oh, there you go.
Gotta be a sign.
Yeah. Alright, $4.20 and 1.383 gallons. Alright guys, there we have it. About 70 miles on the tank, and that comes out to 50.6 MPG. And we have some more oil on the tire. Nice. So 50.6 MPG is pretty good, all things considered. Big bore ported head, bored throttle body exhaust, dyno tune lidless airbox, pushing about double the power of a stock KLX at the cost of about 20 MPG. Of course, this was mixed riding, could be more or less by just doing city or highway riding. But if I had that 2.7 gallon tank, I'd be right back up to the stock range on the KLX of about 100 miles on a tank, and only for a little bit more cost at the pump. So I'm pretty happy with it. 70 miles to the tank. It's not like I was going easy on the thing, not like I was shifting early all the time, not revving it out. So pretty good. Let me know down in the comments what you guys are getting with a stock KLX, what you think of, I guess, the Stage 3 KLX 351's fuel range, fuel efficiency, all that good stuff that no one cares about. Well, you know what I'm saying. It's all about having fun, right? It's miles per gallon, not miles per gallon. Alright guys, well, that is going to do it for today's video. But of course, if you enjoyed, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, share it to your friends and those who may enjoy it. And of course, if you're not subscribed, go down there, hit that subscribe button, get the bell on to keep up with all the action here. Summer is winding down. Make sure you guys get out there, have some fun. But with all that being said, join the club, and I'll see you in the next one.